How to automate marketing with HubSpot. Most marketing teams are treating automation like a basic email blast software, are burning through thousands of dollars a month in pure database waste. They build chaotic pipelines, trapping customer data inside unlinked web forms, manually tagging leads when they visit a product page, and forcing sales reps to guess which prospects are actually ready to buy. So the second traffic spikes, the communication gaps widen, leads rot in the pipeline, and your marketing ROI completely flatlines. And today we are bypassing the basic setup guides to engineer a high-velocity HubSpot marketing automation system from the ground up. We are mapping out structural data ingestion, building advanced multi-branch workflows, and automating your sales handoff to eliminate conversion friction permanently. And also, guys, before we dive into the HubSpot dashboard and build our logic matrix, make sure to click the official HubSpot optimization link in the description below to secure your exclusive platform toolkit bonuses and unlock advanced operational features. Okay, guys, and then when you're ready, just use our link. Press when you're taken to the screen when you're taken to the sign up screen through our affiliate link, just press on get started or sign up, something of that sort. And when you sign up, you'll be taken to this dashboard right over here. So let's initialize your data perimeter. If you don't ground your automation inside clean behavioral data, your workflows are completely blind. Once you log into your HubSpot portal, navigate straight on the top right corner and click the settings gear icon right here. So move down the left sidebar directory panel to tracking and analytics over here and click on tracking code. Then, guys, copy your unique JavaScript tracking snippet, which is right over here in this window. This is the central nerve system of your automation engine. Then you can paste the snippet directly into global header file of your website or route it through Google Tag Manager. The exact millisecond this snippet goes live, HubSpot begins compiling anonymous web visits, preparing to merge their session history into a unified context profile the moment they submit an email token. And then, guys, also you can scroll down to cookie banner customization. Also, guys, don't forget, if you can't find a certain setting, just press here in Find or Ask and then search for any setting. If you handle international traffic carelessly, you run directly into severe regulatory walls. So change your cookie tracking rules to require opt-in. And this will force HubSpot to conditionally execute tracking scripts based on user consent, shielding your company from massive data compliance penalties while maintaining a pristine data ledger. Okay, and now let's configure your database properties to handle data hygiene natively. So in the same preferences panel, scroll down and navigate to data management. So this should be this tab, and then navigate to objects. And in here, choose contacts. And then click on manage contacts properties. So we need to create an absolute data filter. Create a custom drawdown, select property named lead tier classification. So you go create your property. All right, name it just like I said. And map out explicit internal data slots, SMB, mid-market, and enterprise. Forcing structured field entries at the absolute data entry point prevents your sales team from entering unvetted text strings, keeping your database clean and prepared for automated sorting. Okay, and with your database perimeter hardened, let's engineer your front-end lead capture systems. So move up to the main navigation bar, then click Marketing, and then open the lead capture drawer. Then, guys, select Forms, and just create a form and select Embedded Form. Keep in mind that some features are locked behind a subscription. And a high converting automation funnel must balance data depth with user friction. So just drag and drop your baseline fields into the Visual Builder workspace, like first name, last name, email, and company name. Then click on your company name field module and navigate to the field settings panel on the left. Toggle the variable switch labeled Make this field smart or deploy progressive field profiling. Progressive profiling commands HubSpot's rendering layout engine to inspect the visitor's browser tracking cookie first. If the contact already exists in your database and their company name is known, the form dynamically hides that field on the screen. In this place, it renders your secondary data layer, like annual revenue or primary business bottleneck. This allows you to extract incredibly deep user profiles over multiple touches without overwhelming the prospect with a massive, multi-field layout on their first visit, skyrocketing your conversion metrics by eliminating form fatigue. And if your current marketing platform traps you inside basic linear email autoresponders and forces you to pay massive third-party integration bills just to update a contact field, you need to upgrade your ecosystem. So click that HubSpot automation trial link in the description below right now to claim your advanced setup toolkit, migrate your lead out of broken systems, and run your business on a true enterprise data engine. Okay, now we can open up the command center of HubSpot automation right over here. Go to workflows and then just click create workflow and from scratch and select contact based. So you just need to set up triggers. This is where you write your workflow enrollment boundaries. Select form submissions, choose your specific ebook ingestion form, and refine the filter criteria by appending your custom property constraint. For example, where lead tier classification equals enterprise. And when you do that, just click save. And then click the plus icon directly below your trigger block to drop your first action step and select send email. Create a fresh, high deliverability marketing email asset containing your digital delivery link. And once your email block is placed, insert a delay action directly underneath it. Set the execution pause parameter to a strict 3 days. This pauses the automated thread execution lane for that specific contact, preventing your brand from spamming prospects while keeping your nurturing sequence moving forward completely hands-free. Your global marketing automation infrastructure can be fully architected by this tutorial. Before you switch the master workflow toggle to active, just run a comprehensive diagnostic verification pass. Click on the test button in the upper right workflow layout menu row. So that is it. Just take your complete control of your lead lifecycle metrics by engineering the performance HubSpot automation stack. Also guys, don't forget to check out the description below right now to grab your specialized onboarding link, claim your custom migration playbooks, and join our scaling community. That's it for this one. See you in the next one.